YouTube, what is up? It's just Nifty back at again with another video, man. We got Omni-Man versus Bardock death battle reaction. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I got Bardock all the way. You feel me? All the way. Comment down below who you got. Don't cheat either, because y'all be cheating for real. Fight!
Omni-Man versus Bardock.
Okay.
Ostracized Viltrumite and the Doomed Saiyan.
Bro, I know they already did an Omni-Man one, but did they ever do a Bardock one before?
Skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Obviously, Bardock's got this one in the bag. I'm not, maybe not obviously, because Bardock isn't as strong as like Goku and them, but
alongside the Guardians of the Globe, he protected the world from all manner of threats. And then, in a single day,
he was like, nah, bro.
Horribly wrong.
Why, Omni-Man? How,
y'all should be scared of me. I'm the one who knocks.
Who indeed? Champion of Earth, best-selling author.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, doing that to like your team is whatever, but doing that to your own son is that's a violation.
J.K. Simmons, yet it was all a charade, with his murderous rampage only brought to a halt thanks to his own son.
It all starts with his home planet, Viltrum, which I hear is a totally lovely utopia.
I mean, it was only about time they did this, right? Because the Viltrumites are basically like, are basically Saiyans, which Saiyans are basically Kryptonians, but like, you know what I mean. Like, they were inspired by each other, so Death Battle should have had this one cooked up a long time ago.
Or, wait, no, that came later.
Viltrumites are among the most powerful beings in the universe.
So are
even
Saiyans.
More so after they purged the weaker members of their species. As a vanguard of the Viltrumite Empire, Omni-Man infiltrated Earth as Nolan Grayson, expected to prepare the planet for Imperial assimilation.
Which should have been easy, since he's got your classic strongman superpowers, and he's basically invulnerable, easily knocking around asteroids the size of Texas.
He can fly at unbelievable speeds.
Nah, he do be going
Earth
fast.
to the planet Thraxa in under 1 week. Thraxa is, quote, a couple galaxies away, give or take, so a minimum of 2 galaxies. Beyond the Milky Way's neighbor Andromeda.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, the production is still top tier for this, even though, like, you know, they're going through a whole different like company or whatever it is, but this is top tier still.
Triangulum galaxy, which is over 2.7 million light years away. Reaching it in under 1 week
that's pretty
means
fast.
Omni-Man must have flown over 142 million times faster than light.
Oh, and Viltrumites can't breathe
in space,
Bardock
might have his hand cut out for him
the whole way. And it's not like he was in a rush. He was on a soul-searching trip, contemplating the significance of smashing his own son's
Yeah, like I said, bro, that was a violation.
Yeah, this is why I'm never having kids.
You're missing out. But according to another Viltrumite, Thetis, a bunch of other Viltrumites who actually were in a hurry flew to Viltrum across the Virgo supercluster in less than 24 hours.
That's over 20 billion
24 hours?
You don't really
goodness.
need to rush anyway. The older a Viltrumite gets, the slower they age.
According to the Invincible Handbook, Nolan is over 2,000 years old.
2
and regardless
millennia
of age,
is crazy.
Viltrumites don't suffer muscle fatigue like humans do, so they rarely ever tire out.
Seriously? He's
no muscle fatigue, bro? You in the gym like this.
Couldn't even handle that. I would have killed for that back when my daughter was born.
Well, you would have to be a Viltrumite first. A Viltrumite's body contains smart atoms, which they subconsciously manipulate. This cellular structure can effectively recall certain states of being regardless of their present environment, reacting to changes at an atomic level to perform the impossible.
Yeah, like surviving your intestines getting ripped out, or even more scary, ripping out your whole beard all at once. Ugh. Only a Viltrumite could pull off something that disturbing.
Yeah, that's a violation, bro. Imagine pulling my beard out like that at all at once.
Smart atoms can adjust to make him even stronger by comparison. This is why Viltrumites are considered
invincible. Okay, I like that.
Weapons in the universe can't even.
Wait, so if they're fighting stronger people, they get stronger? Is there a limit to that? Does anybody know?
A Viltrumite like him.
Even a ship's cannon like this one can't take down a Viltrumite, and it obliterated a massive solar disk nearly half the size of a star.
Speaking of planets, he's strong enough to shatter one by flying straight through it. A planet so
with some
big
help,
it has
of course,
a whole ring around it.
The Roche limit factor dictates the size a celestial body must be in order to disperse orbiting material as a ring. In short, an Earth-sized planet can't support such a ring.
That's why we don't got rings, bro. Earth is a L.
Much larger.
And don't get me started on how the ring is actually made up of dead bodies, because, spoilers, just go read the comic.
If Roche isn't doing it for
That's
you, this
wild.
planet also supports.
I also love like the background that they're doing, making it seem like the stars are shining and stuff, like taking the stuff right out of the comic book, putting the PNG. This is great production value, bro.
5 moons in its orbit,
Love
and
it.
even the smallest
Death Battle
is a perfect
always
sphere,
delivers.
meaning its own gravity shaped it. At minimum, a moon like that must have a diameter of 600 kilometers, or 370 miles. Comparing this to the planet's diameter, we can tell this world is nearly 14 times larger than Earth.
Or it was before,
you know, they got ran through by
Now,
3 people.
Omni-Man does have
Yo, they really just tag team a planet, bro. They just 3-man the
his
Let me
weaknesses.
stop. Let me stop.
Monsters
Let me
like
get back to
Wagnar's can pierce Viltrumite flesh, and he's extremely sensitive to a specific high-pitch frequency, which can destabilize his body's equilibrium.
But his real weakness turned out to be, you guessed
daddy
it,
issues.
fatherhood. Thanks to his son Mark, Nolan began to
Oh, right, this is
his
about Nolan,
perspective
not
and
Mark.
his place in the universe. He settled down in a new place, got himself a
I'm
new
surprised this didn't happen before. Doesn't he have like a bunch of sons or daughters or something?
job and even had a new kid with his new wife, who's a bug.
Yeah, that's
Bug
kind of like.
lady.
I'm not even gonna comment about
He
that.
banged a bug.
Why, Omni-Man?
Ew.
How?
Yeah, just why?
Omni-Man?
How?
Hey, everyone deals with parenting stress in their
Ugly
own way.
ducklings
When
is
Nolan was
crazy.
lecturing to Mark about how insignificant people are, Mark wasn't the only one he was trying to convince, if you catch my drift.
Nolan Grayson's real mission isn't planetary conquest or saving the innocent. It's to discover if a violent man who can break the world can also be a good father.
Godspeed, Omni-Man.
That was, yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That was actually tough. The whole backstory for Omni-Man, that was tough. I loved it. I
In
loved
the
it.
far reaches
All right,
of
here's
cosmos-
my boy, Bardock. You know what I'm saying, bro? If you grew up with Dragon Ball Z, you know what I'm talking about, bro. And Sparking Zero's coming out soon. Be posted for
Slay
that.
a
I'm gonna be
world with a
streaming that
people
for
like
sure.
no other. Born and raised to do just one thing.
Fight.
The Saiyans,
Dun, dun, dun,
proud
dun,
warrior
dun.
people from the planet Vegeta, ruled by
King
Vegeta.
So wait, does Vegeta's family line is like every king or firstborn or whatever named Vegeta?
Well, Narcissus Punch.
Exactly. Their pride blinded them to the truth of their impending doom. But perhaps one Saiyan represented the best of them, even during their waning glory days.
Not really,
Bardock.
bro.
He's
Bardock
cool,
was a
he's
menace.
Rude, he's got a bad attitude, and if he goes apeshit, you're
If he
totally
goes apeshit,
screwed.
I like it.
And guess what?
Oh, I also noticed that they haven't done like Boom and or whatever something in Boomstick. They haven't shown those like personas, I guess. You know how like sometimes they would show them? They haven't shown those either, so that's another change that
Father
they're
of
making.
Goku.
Oh wow, I never would have guessed.
Kakarot.
What a curveball.
So what does that make Turles?
Who?
Bardock
Turles is probably his bastard son that we never knew about, you know? Like, let's be honest, bro. Like, what are the odds that out of all these Saiyans, Goku looks exactly like his father and Turles is completely unrelated? Nah,
a
there's no
cold-blooded
way.
killer, ruthlessly conquering planets in service to the Saiyans' true overseer.
Turles
Lord
was at least a
Frieza.
distant
They
cousin
didn't
or
just
something,
conquer
bro.
planets, they wiped out every living thing.
Like, yeah,
giving
not in
Frieza
this thing.
uninhabited rocks to sell away.
Height? Oh,
Bardock
he's 5'10",
was
okay.
an asshole.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
Until he wasn't.
Bardock's story has evolved over the years, with multiple iterations to draw from.
Including one where he's a brilliant scientist.
Wait, what? When did that happen?
But only one is considered officially canon.
Dragon Ball
Bardock's
Super.
demeanor began to shift when he met and eventually married fellow warrior Guine, and had 2 sons, Raditz and Kakarot.
No,
Kakarot.
Bardock didn't go totally soft. He was still a ruthless warrior. You know that iconic red headband of his? It's stained with the blood of his fallen friends.
Yeah, bro, that was,
Hardcore.
I'm not gonna
Bardock
lie.
could fly.
When I first saw the Bardock special and that happened, I was like, yo, this is so tough, bro. So tough.
Faster than light, and was naturally adept in using his ki as an explosive weapon.
AKA shooting lasers from his hands. True to his brutal
Oh, is this
nature,
from
Bardock
Raging Blast 2? Oh, and Budokai Tenkaichi
moves
3,
are all
if you
about
know, you know.
overwhelming power.
man.
His final spirit cannon is like a key-powered bazooka. His rebellion hammer punch ignites enemies on contact, and his rebellion spear basically turns him into a supercharged battering ram. The guy
Yes,
has
sir.
no chill. He will run you over, break your spine, light you on fire, and then move on to the next guy.
I'm not gonna
All
lie,
in
that was a
day's
wild
work
like
for
set
a
of statements
Saiyan.
right
Marriage didn't change that. While Bardock cared for Guine, in fact being one of few Saiyans of his time to actually have a romantic partner, he was still no family man. Like most Saiyans, he saw his sons as nothing more than future soldiers.
Bardock was a low-class warrior, so it was unlikely
A
his kids would grow
low-class
up to be
warrior.
anything more than battlefield fodder.
But they would still possess the Saiyans' power. a transformation that was the key to their planetary devastation.
Big monkey!
I love this soundtrack,
Under the
bro.
light of a full moon, a Saiyan with a tail manifests the Uzaru.
This great ape form increases Bardock's power tenfold, turning him into an unstoppable kaiju. Quick, someone call Yajirobe.
Nah, bro, Yajirobe's really the GOAT. Like, people don't even know, bro. If it wasn't for Yajirobe being on the battlefield when they were fighting Vegeta, bro, it might have went down completely different, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Control over this berserker form, low-class warriors like Bardock don't receive the same level of training as those of higher birth. Prince Vegeta's control is so precise he can speak while changed, but Bardock
that was crazy.
Hell, it's questionable if he even remembers everything that happens when he goes full tilt gorilla. The Saiyan strategy is pretty much just monkey see,
monkey nuke him.
Despite being low class, Bardock's power level nearly matched that of King Vegeta, who could destroy multiple planets at once.
That is right. It did almost match. Wow, that's crazy. I feel like the caste system for Saiyans was weird, bro. Like, yeah, you could be born in a low class, but I was like, if you're that strong, bro, like,
this time, King Vegeta's
move
power
my boy
level
up.
was around 10,000.
Yeah, we know power levels are kind of janky. Nobody can agree on what the number really means.
Outside of his fight with Gas, Bardock doesn't really show any high-end feats in canon, but we can use power levels to compare him to other characters with similar levels to better understand his potential.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. We might be cooked. I'm still sticking with Bardock, but Bardock might take a L on this one, bro.
What's the scouter say about his power level?
It's over 9,000. I know.
Yeah, the dub changed it
the
to
translation,
Vegeta's
bro.
lip flaps, but we only cover the cold hard truth, damn it.
According to this movie pamphlet, Goku's power level between his fight with Vegeta and his trip to Namek was 10,000. This lines up with that previous reading and puts him on par with Bardock. Goku's training during the trip eventually raised him to 90,000 upon arrival.
Yeah, that was a crazy shift, I'm not gonna lie.
90,000. Early in the
90,000.
trip, he had to dodge a bunch of incoming asteroids and blast his ship away from a star, which is impressive considering the speed involved.
The planet Namek is outside Earth's quadrant of the universe, and it took his ship 6 days to make the journey. Traveling a quarter of the universe's diameter would put the ship over 9.5 trillion times the speed of light.
And
That's
Goku
fast.
would have had to keep up with that kind of speed to do all
Gotta
that
go
other
fast.
stuff.
Makes sense, given far weaker
Sonic.
characters could reach the moon in a fraction of a second. Should be trivial enough for Bardock.
All this speed
I
and power meant
am
when Bardock and his
speed.
team assaulted the planet Cereal, they went cheerio.
Bardock ravaged
Cheerio.
the planet, annihilating its people, until he found 2 survivors, a mother and her child. Some may call it weakness, others a moment of clarity. But Bardock was suddenly reminded of his wife and recently born son.
While he was the giant
chose
ape?
to
Okay.
spare the 2.
What is this? Oh, this is in the manga. Oh, okay, the Dragon Ball Super manga. I was like, I never. Does anybody even read that? Like, for real? Do y'all read that?
And pushed himself far past his limits to protect them from his own Frieza Force allies, who taunted that Frieza had dire plans for the Saiyans' future.
This moment changed Bardock, making him more appreciative
Making
of
him
his
a Super
family
Saiyan.
and cautious of Frieza.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. This would be over if they used the Bardock from the second Bardock special where he went Super Saiyan against Frieza's ancient relative or whatever.
Saiyans
This
were
would be
called
over.
back to Planet Vegeta for mysterious reasons. He had a hunch something was up. So, before his final stand, smashing through hundreds of soldiers before coming face to face with the tyrant, he sent his youngest kid away for protection. A choice that allowed his son to thrive. And hey, that's what good
And
parents
Goku
do.
got it back in
Choice
blood.
that would have a greater significance than Bardock could ever imagine.
Nah,
And
for
then
real.
Dildo Dickhead blew them all up and he died.
GG's.
Or did he? Bardock got
Oh, are they gonna
so
use this? Oh, if they use the Super Saiyan transformation, it's
freaking
GG's.
hard he got blasted back in time.
Actually, he was pulled away by these 2 who miscalculated and misplaced him incorrectly in the time stream.
Blah blah blah, non-canon, whatever. He survived.
Bro,
And
if they
when he
use the
realized
Super
what
Saiyan
happened,
transportation,
he got so unbelievably
transformation,
pissed off, he went
it's
Super
over. I'm
Saiyan.
not gonna lie,
What?
bro.
All right, this is very much an alternate universe what-if scenario, and it is jarring. But think about it. The Super Saiyan form is not achieved through training.
I wanna be a Super Saiyan. I wanna. You guys remember that from DBZ Abridged?
It requires dedication, introspection, victory, failure, love, and loss. Frieza destroyed the Saiyans.
Doesn't it
because
just require like S cells or something from being a good-hearted
he
Saiyan?
feared the possibility
No, I'm
of the
joking.
Super Saiyan.
But that was, like,
a
one
Saiyan
theory
with
or
power
something
that
at
could
some
rival
point.
his own. But perhaps Bardock's transformation was more than simply a what-if. He had begun.
I want to know what Bardock did after he transformed. Like,
take the
did he just
very
live as a
steps
hermit?
Sunlighter would to achieve the form. Perhaps if Frieza had hesitated, even for a moment, his fear would have manifested before him right then and there.
That would have been crazy, bro, if Bardock went Super Saiyan against Frieza.
Bardock, who figured out how to be the truest Saiyan right at the end of it all. I know Kakarot would be proud.
Kakarot would not care at all, bro. He'd be like, "Oh, that's my dad?
Hey,
Nice. Do you got any food?"
Who believed in us during our recent crowdfunding.
Yeah, that's
Joining
crazy,
you
bro.
in
I'm
that
glad they
support
came
is the
back for
first
real.
ever sponsor for an independent death metal episode, Manscaped.
Manscaped's newest
Alright, we do
masterpiece
not
is
care.
the lawnmower
Sorry.
too fast. Oh, in the link.
Alright, here we go. Bardock crash landed. We got my boy Bardock. I'm not gonna lie. Bardock's got this in the bag for real.
Great. Another gross bug planet.
Oh, so he was sent by himself to like... Okay, I got it. This is a nice premise.
This planet isn't anyone's to conquer.
Don't underestimate.
Yeah, man, everything's still top tier. Like animation-wise, production-wise, soundtrack, everything's top tier. So they're still doing a great job. Okay.
Just like my son.
Just
Sticking
like
his
my
nose
son.
in places he's not ready for.
My son would kick his ass.
Yes, sir. He said my son would kick his ass. For real, bro. Goku would body him. Oh. Oh my gosh. Speed of light. Oh, okay. I was about to say, where is he going? Damn, they're playing catch now? What's happening? Yo. He just smashed my boy. No pause. Oh, he's going Ozaru already, bro?
Whatever you are.
I'm not gonna lie, he looks ugly as... He looks like, this looks like that movie, that movie about, toys coming to life. Not Toy Story, bro. But it's like a movie about toys coming to life and fighting, like, ugly toys or something. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. I'm gonna find it for y'all.
You're an embarrassment.
But yeah, he looks like that. The Blutz waves. Ew, that sounded disgusting.
The real power of a Saiyan.
Okay, that was a quick transformation. Alright, he got a 10 times boost.
Am
It's
I
now or
supposed to
never.
be impressed?
Point blank? Okay. Okay, Bardock, come on. Talk to me. Oh. Damn. He giving the boy the hands now. He's giving Omni-Man the hands now. Bro, how do you lose a giant ape? Come on now. Why are you looking around? Ah. Oh, he's using his tail. Tail tactics. I was about to say, don't use your tail. That's your weak point. He ripped his tail off? I paused that shit at the perfect time, bro. That's actually crazy. Look at him, bro. This man looks like he's about to do a belly flop on the pool. And he like, yeah, look at my meat. He's like, whoops. That's disgusting. Bardock's like, what happened? Wait, wouldn't his tail, doesn't his tail shrink? Does his tail shrinks, doesn't it, after it gets taken off? Whoa, what is it? Oh, that's his cape. I was gonna say. Oh, a blue star? Bruh. Bardock should have got this one, I'm not gonna lie.
My sons.
Oh, he's gonna go Super Saiyan! He's gonna go Super Saiyan!
I won't let you take me from my world.
Ah! Yeah, it's GG's. It's GG's. Cut. We don't even need to finish the video, bro. Oh my gosh. But what he said, I won't let you take me from my world. I feel like they were doing that setup and delivery was in reference to the Dragon Ball Battle of Gods movie where Goku was like, I won't let you destroy my world. I feel like it was just really similar. So I think they were doing that in homage to that. That's crazy. They actually let him go Super Saiyan. I love this. I love this. Yeah, definitely. Super Saiyan Bardock giving him the hands, bro. Ooh, I love this version. This looks amazing. Just like how the hair is glowing, the hair and the eyes. If I could just catch it. Ooh. GG's. Okay. Omni-Man still got some fight left in him. Bro, them fighting with the backdrop of the dwarf star is so amazing.
Your time is up.
Oh, bro, are you kidding me? Super Saiyan's not enough? You're kidding me, bro. Bro, them smart cells are cheating.
You said Saiyan. Remember it.
Ah, bro, they made him go out in the same way he went out. You know what? I don't agree with this statement. I feel like if Bardock went Super Saiyan, he would have won that. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he would have. But hey, man, that's just a theory. A game theory.
Fuck.
Yeah. Okay, I can't really be
these
too mad at
Gokus have
this.
gotta stop picking fights with guys in capes.
Pitting Saiyan against Viltrumite is fascinating. Among
Yeah.
the many similarities, 5 specific categories stand out.
Starting with speed.
Okay, yeah, I
Bardock
can
is
give it to
much
them with
faster,
speed.
Given his power level matched Goku dodging asteroids at 9.5 trillion times light speed, much higher than the Viltrumite's fastest speed. Add on
Okay.
the 50 times multiplier from
Yeah, that's
Super
what I'm
Saiyan,
saying,
and
bro.
It's a huge difference.
Right, Bardock clearly has the speed advantage, but strength and durability are another story.
Though
Okay.
it doesn't seem like it at first, Bardock scales to King Veggie, who wrecked 3 planets at once, and Omni-Man only smashed 1. But given how big that one planet was, the numbers are actually pretty similar, until we factor in the Super Saiyan boost, right?
Well, there's a catch. A major plot point in Invincible involves the coalition of planets admitting that their weapons cannot hurt Viltrumites.
So, when their ship's cannon obliterated this gigantic
Okay, I
solar
could see
disk,
that. I
it
could give that to
highlighted
them.
just how tough
I'm not gonna
the
lie, I'm a bit
Viltrumites
salty
really
right
are.
now.
This disk completely blocked the sunlight and heat between a planet and its star. And this is no ordinary planet. Its size and density are so high that its inhabitants are as strong as Viltrumites just due to living in its natural gravity. To fully block the light to such a planet and remain in consistent orbit, the disk would need to be positioned at its L1 point, the spot that creates an
Okay, there's just a
uninterrupted
bunch of
view between
math.
sun and satellite, and the disk itself must be about half the diameter of the star in question. This means the scaling of the disk puts it at 3 septillion tons,
That's 24 zeros!
which makes
24.
Omni-Man over 11,000 times stronger than base Bardock.
Not even the Great Ape or Super Saiyan forms could
Oh,
make up that
okay.
difference.
Damn,
So
that's
strength goes to Nolan.
Still, numbers
I could
aren't
see
everything.
stamina going
As
to
far as
Nolan, too.
versatility and combat goes, neither had one distinct advantage that could win outright.
Omni-Man survives in space for much longer, but Bardock barely squeaks out the edge here thanks to his ranged versatility with key attacks and, of course, Super Saiyan.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's address the Super Saiyan Bardock thing.
Yeah,
It's
I need to-
perfectly
I need
fair
to-
question
come on,
whether or not
talk
the
to
form
me.
should be in this comparison at all. However, even with the form included, Nolan still takes this.
Why?
Especially
Tell me
when it
why.
comes to our last 2 categories, experience and stamina.
Stamina, I could definitely see
Omni-Man's
stamina.
been around a lot longer than Bardock.
And then experience,
over
yeah.
2,000 years, and even with Super Saiyan, Bardock's no master of the form.
And without that mastery, the form drains the user's energies at an increased rate. Which brings us to what may be Omni-Man's most surprising advantage.
I'm actually
Those
just salty,
weird
bro.
Smart atoms.
Yeah,
Saiyans
smart
like
atoms
Bardock
are
can
cheating.
fight for days on end, but only for so long. Bardock possesses a limited pool of ki, which only depletes faster when using super forms like the Great Ape. In contrast, Omni-Man's biology prevents him from tiring in most cases, letting him travel across whole galaxies for weeks non-stop. And his smart atoms adjust to counter whatever physical strain he's subjected to.
Bardock's crazy speed and power made him a real challenge.
But Nolan's strength, experience, and sheer endurance presented an unstoppable
That's
and
crazy, bro.
unshakable force
That's
that would
crazy.
inevitably land the killing blow.
But yeah, guys, let me know what you thought about this video. Hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this reaction. If you want to see more of my death battle reactions, they're linked down below, also over here, so check those out. Thank you guys for all the support, man. Comment 1 if you think Bardock should have won, because honestly, I feel like Bardock should have won, but that's it, bro. Thank you guys for all the support, and as always, Sensei out. Peace.